Um, I heard some of the videos were actually supportive and they were literally helping you with your daily experience or your relationship experiences. So either way, today I'm not gonna actually waste your time. So today we're gonna talk about if you're actually having constant arguments in a relationship. Are you one of those ones who are having constant arguments in a relationship? If you are the one, don't be ashamed of feeling that way or feeling as if like you are less of a man or you know maybe you feel a little bit insecure about the whole situation. You don't literally understand exactly what's literally happening. But if I told you that by actually watching this video until the end, you will actually solve your problems. Because sometimes as men, I understand that we tend to keep things inside, which is our natural instinct. I do understand, but sometimes don't you think that it's actually affecting you in the long run? So if you're the person and you literally need solutions to your problem, watch this video until the end and then tell me how you think about the whole situation that we actually introduce into. So either way, number one, learn to identify the cause of your constant arguments in a relationship. There might be a lot of reasons. It could be money, it could be family matters, it could be a lot of things that makes you guys to have arguments. So how are you going to solve the problems of you guys having arguments? What is it that you need to do actually? How do I know? How do I know if you're my partner and you have something that always creates conflict and you may feel that I don't understand? How can we solve that? Why don't you, I think it's best for you and your partner to actually identify the problem, have a sit down and have a very, very deep conversation about what's actually causing you guys to argue all the time and actually find a solution to the problem. Do most of you do that? If you're not actually doing that, at least you're actually halfway to solving the problem in your relationship. Okay. Number two, give yourself a 24-hour, let me say, space or a day. Give yourself each other a day. If you guys are having a conflict, if you guys had a conflict and maybe you're arguing on something, learn to give each other space, for let's say 5 hours or a day off. Give each other space to process your emotions, actually understand what's actually causing these things. How can you resolve the conflict? Because it's a form of cowardness. You understand? It's a form of cowardness if you guys are not actually working on that situation. Not giving each other space to process your emotions. Because either way, your reasoning won't have any form of validation because it causes problems even more. So learn to give each other, time to process your emotions, process your thoughts. Make sure that everything is actually going smoothly so that tomorrow you guys can have a proper conversation with less emotional discomfort and with a clear mindset, which is very, very important. It will actually make a very huge difference for you guys. Okay, so learn to work on things like that. It will literally help you. So if you guys are not working on that, then it's going to be something. Another thing that you guys literally don't do is learn to have a fair fight. What I mean by that is sometimes in the relationship, you guys are not having a fair fight. Having a fair fight is when you guys are not saying anything offensive. Is you guys speaking your thoughts. You're not saying anything to offend anyone or to make yourself superior in any other way. You understand? Like calling your woman names. Hey, you whore, you cheat, you what. No, don't do that. Insulting your woman is not the way out of the situation. It's going to create more arguments. Okay? Learn not to call each other names. Learn not to use exaggerations. Don't exaggerate over unnecessary things. Do you understand? Those things are very vital. Especially giving a woman a silent treatment. It's not nice to her. Learn to tell her why you're silent. Women are very emotional. As I told you that everything matters. As long as you're around your woman, everything matters. You not texting her or not calling her one day, it sparks her emotions. Besides, it may not be a bad thing, but I'm just saying that it runs through her mind. She thinks about you constantly. Do you catch the drift? So these things are very important, very very important. So you need to like learn to have a proper understanding on that. Another thing is sometimes you guys are compromising on things that are not benefiting you both. That's why you argue all the time. Now we always do the things that only benefit you. What you understand? Learn to compromise things that benefits the both of you, where you guys can agree together. It could be a lot of things. You understand? So that could be one of the things that you guys are arguing all the time. Is that you fail to state how you guys feel. Learn to express how you feel. It doesn't make you less of a man. It makes you a man because you're speaking for yourself. You're speaking for how you feel. Just because of you fear to lose a woman, you don't want to say anything. No. Then you will eventually lose her by not saying anything. Learn to speak. You can understand? So, learn to work on those things, guys. It could be the reason why you're having arguments in a relationship all the time because you don't speak. You don't have boundaries. You don't learn to be mysterious. Okay. And then number 5 is that learn to create a week, a day during the week of appreciation. You know, learn to be grateful for how long you guys were in your relationship. How you managed to love each other. Appreciate each other, to help one another. If maybe one of you has achieved something throughout your relationship, it's something for you guys to cherish, isn't it? Learn to celebrate that with your partner. Make time for each other by, going out in a restaurant, go watching a movie, do something nice to appreciate each other, give each other gifts. It should be a constant thing, but learn to do things like that. She doesn't literally expect you to take her on, but like learn to be unexpected, learn to be unpredictable. So sometimes these things they create constant arguments because she's a woman and then she has friends. Remember that friends they talk about their relationships with each other. Now my man does this, my man does that. Do you understand what I'm saying? So how do you think your woman will feel? So it's something that you need to consider. Okay. It's very important that we learn to take all these things into consideration. And lastly, learn to recognize your argument style. It's very vital for you guys to take all those things into consideration. Okay. Yeah. So learn to make sure that you prioritize and solve what makes you to reach to a point of having arguments. Is it money? What is it like? Overspending. Learn to work on those things. Have a proper planning on how to use your money nicely and all those things. Those things are very vital and very important. Okay. So those are the 5 things I think they are very reasonable to make your relationship to be more stable. Because remember, learn to build your relationship on truth. No matter how painful or no matter how fearful it may make you, may seem to feel like you're losing your woman. It's rather for you to be truthful than to lie on something that will never benefit you at the end of the day. Okay. So guys, by watching this video and implementing all the things that we told you today, it will change your relationship hardcore. So make sure that you like our videos, follow our channel, share our channel with your friends. Let them come to your channel so that we can have proper ways to uplift one another, to show each other the way so we can make things much more easier and with ease. Make sure that you follow journalistic content.